Okay, the reason I think Open Door is a scam is because I heard on the radio, you don't have to fix anything. We close in a few days and you can start off at your new house with your equity. So I've been here in my house for almost 10 years. So I was like, man, I got equity in the house. And so they called me on a Zoom call a few days ago and they did a walkthrough over the phone. Now, I know from being a first time homeowner, you do the walkthrough in person so you can actually see what's going on with the home. So, anyway, this first scam is the service charge. They want 5% just to hold my house on paperwork. They want to hold my house in their computer to say, hey, we hold this house. But they also want to sell the house and fix it before selling it. The catch is they don't pay you what they're offering you. Okay, the catch is they're going to offer you whatever Zillow says your home is worth right now. That's what they're going to offer you. But what they're going to slick do, they want 5% for having their business, which means, hey, give us your house paperwork and then move out. You move out of your house. We want 5% of what Zillow says your house is worth. So they want $11,000 just to do business with you, right? And then they want you to pay the closing costs of $2,900, which is 1.2 of your finalized offer. What the catch is, they give you a repair cost for around $3,000 with never looking at your house. Their estimated repair cost, which is the scam, the scam. They have not looked at your house, but they know it needs repairs. And so I've been here for 10 years. And so what I did was I looked at the Better Business Bureau reviews. And what I've noticed is they don't give you your money unless they sell your house. So basically, Open Door is the middleman to the middleman. You still have to do your closing costs and your title paperwork with your regular selling of your house. But this Open Door, they sit up here and service charge you and basically coach you. Hey, get all your stuff out of your house. You move out of your house, and we're gonna tinker and play around with your equity until we're satisfied. And then once we sell your home, we're gonna take our $11,000 out of your equity, and then we're gonna take the closing costs out of your equity, and then whatever we find the repair cost is, we estimated 3,000, but say if it's 10,000, we're gonna take that too before you get your check. So they basically you sign this contract, but the contract, the fine words, which is not on this page, they're going to take what they want out of your money and then give you whatever's left over. That's what I figured out. So Open Door is a scam. So once again, this is your money, but they are doing no work, but they want $11,000 up front just for talking to you on the phone. They haven't been out here to look at your house, but they want to talk to you over the phone, and they want $11,000 just for doing that. Then they want you to pay $3,000 for the closing costs, and they want you to pay your repairs. So when they advertise, they said, don't worry about repairs. Go ahead and move out. We'll take care of it. What they mean is you're going to take care of it later. Go ahead and move out for now. And if we find somebody who will take your house, then with the minimal repairs, then you can only pay around, $3,000. But if they want more, meaning what if they hire some shade tree mechanic house person and charge you triple, then you have to pay that and you have no choice. It's always good to do your homework. So you just start asking questions. Okay, so it says how selling house works. Okay, then they say it's easy as 1, 2 sold. You say skip showings and repairs, choose your closing date, sell and get paid in days. That is what they're advertising. It sounds so good on the radio. You want to walk away with your 50 or 60,000 and 90,000, right? And first of all, they like show us your house. They are only doing a showing on the Zoom call. And then they want you to sign the paperwork, which sounds shady anyway. And they send you a final offer in one day. And so compared to the traditional way where you fix it yourself, hey, we're going to do everything for you, which they are doing absolutely nothing. They trick you to move out of your house and they stick you with the bill. It says sign and start closing. Close, move, and get paid. Which means you sign this house over to us, you get out of your house, and then you'll get paid eventually. You might get paid. It says complete your sale online. Choose a date, and then your disclosures, service providers, and disclosures. Unlike the traditional process, we make it simple and straightforward. We tell you about your utility. You tell us about your utility provider information, and so we don't have to print. And they tell you, you show us your house, you get an offer, discover your buying power, find your next home, then we make an offer. You locked in, then everything gets scheduled. And it says never miss the perfect home sale. And they're basically saying you can say no to the cash offer at any time. Just show us your home. We'll do a walkthrough. You get an offer. The offer is final. But they're not the only ones who do this. A lot of people do this. I've heard people say, we thought we were going to get more back. They give you what they want you to have out of your house, and I don't like that. Okay, you see Open Door on the Better Business Bureau. It says they are accredited, but they got so many bad reviews. This lady said she purchased the house in April. Then the process she walked through from the home and asked them to install a new system. And this is complete negligence. How do you not disclose what type of sewer system a house has? And then this other person said they had a contract for $91,000, more than what they paid for it. And then open house just less than a month before closing, they backed out of the contract. So you've moved out of your house. You've moved all your personal effects. You moved completely out of your house. And now you bought a new house and you get stuck because Open Door, either they can't sell your house or they feel like it's going to be too much for them to flip it. And as in flip it, I mean get money out of it. And this guy said after a long, they determined their contract to buy our house. No reason was required for termination. So they terminated Open Door terminated. This another person that moved out of their family home, and then Open Door said, nah, we're not gonna do it. You've already moved all your stuff, and then Open Door says, no, we're not gonna do it. And I see a lot of this. Seller beware. They promise us $50,000 or more because that's what they promising everybody. But they're not actually coming to look at the house. They don't care what condition your house is in. Their major plan is to get their 5% out of your equity. That's their plan. But if they can't get their 5%, they feel like it's not a good deal and they're not going to work with you. but you're already moved out of your house. They said it was final. They gave you an offer, but you can't get your money. So they'll screw you. And then they don't even care that it's with the Better Business Bureau. This person said the roof had major leaks. When they asked about the repairs, the offer was rejected. I mean, the housing thing is a scam anyways, because you have to pay closing, and then this person gets a 5%. The seller or the buyer, somebody else get 5%. They just dig into all your equity until it's almost gone, and just give you basically what's left over and what they want you to have. And that's why I don't like this at all. You move out of your house, uprooted yourself, for them to say, this not going to work for me. I wish I would move out of my house and they play with me like that. And then looking at this, they got a 2.5 as a rating with the Better Business Bureau.